Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of Pardes Diaries. I'm Khadija Munawar, your host for today. And today in the studio we have with us Taemia, who went to an international exchange program to Malaysia. We are very excited to have you with us.
I'm really excited to be here. I can't wait to talk about my exchange program because my family is sick and tired of hearing me talk about it.
We're excited to listen to it. So just to give a premise or context to what an international exchange program is, your university has partnerships with very different universities where you can go and do an international exchange program or study abroad, basically maybe for a semester or for a summer. And to check which universities your institution has an affiliation with, you can check their websites or go to their office. So for LUMS, that is the Office of International Affairs, and I think that the website is pretty detailed, so you can get a lot of information over there. For example, it has the entire list of all the global partners that it has. So there's information about, universities in the UK and Turkey, and the topic of today's episode, which is Malaysia. So I guess my first question to you would be, how did you hear about the exchange program, and then what made you want to apply for it?
Okay, so I heard about it. I didn't hear about it. I read about it because they sent periodic emails throughout the semester. So that's how I knew. I knew from my freshman year that I wanted to go on an exchange program. So when I saw the email and it coincided perfectly with my timings.
Right.
So I was like, this is it. This is what I want. It was completely sudden because I was thinking that either I'll go in my junior spring or this semester or in my senior year. But then I did an internship and I talked to a senior there. Another LUMS senior there, and she was like, सबसे अच्छा टाइम है कि आप सॉफ्टवेयर जाओ, क्योंकि फिर अगर क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर का मसला भी हुआ तो फिर वो आपका सारा you can make up for it in the coming semesters. तो फिर then I was like, you make so much sense. and then I think a month later I got the email. I was like, this is fate.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, it worked. And also interestingly about what you mentioned, if your university doesn't have an affiliation, like if LUMS doesn't have an affiliation with the university and you want to go there for an exchange program, you can also introduce it yourself.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can talk to the university there and then you can talk to LUMS and then you can just connect them and like, that's it. I want to go
that's
there.
Good. And I should look into other universities.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Absolutely. And your second question, I decided to apply because I wanted to मतलब पाकिस्तान में आप पाकिस्तान में पैदा होते हो, पाकिस्तान में मरते हो, सिर्फ आपको पाकिस्तानी ही मिलते हैं.
Yeah.
You never meet anyone outside of Pakistan. और जब आपको वो मिलता है तो वो उनसे पहले ही they're so disappointed by Pakistanis, they don't want to meet you anymore. So I wanted to experience that diversity. I wanted to meet new people. I wanted to see what all the fuss was about, and it was amazing.
Yeah. So your experience, you would say, was fulfilling.
Yeah.
Right. So, did you face any culture shocks when you went there?
Not at all. I was like, it was like, बस मैं Karachi आई हूँ. Except that the weather was amazing. I'll show you the pictures later. The weather, the clouds there, oh my god. I miss the weather so much. हर 2 हफ्ते में 2 दफा बारिश होती.
Was it pleasant?
Yeah, it was like, I miss that so much.
Now Pakistan की गर्मी is like.
Yeah, और सर्दी भी. पूरा साल एक मौसम रहता था और हर वक्त बारिश हो रही होती थी. वहाँ बिजली गिरना तो कोई मसला ही नहीं था. हर वक्त गिर रही होती थी. So it wasn't a big problem at all. So there were no cultural shocks as such, in any way, because it was a Muslim country, so the people there who were Muslims were, maybe I shouldn't say this, but they were more Muslims than we are Muslims.
Okay.
Because they had prayer rooms for every building, and then all the women, most of them,
that's very nice.
yeah, most of the Muslim women were always they were hijabis.
Yeah.
So and they had very strict rules. Interestingly, Malaysia has a dual law system, so they have a different law for Muslims and different law for non-Muslims. So they judge you according to your own law on your own religion.
So that is very interesting. I was looking into it as well before this. Is it Islamic State या फिर Sharia law होता है या दूसरा law होता है? So there is a dual system, which is very nice.
So but also Malaysians themselves are only 1/3 of the population.
Oh.
Chinese and Indians are the other 2/3.
Right. So building up their population. University का माहौल कैसा था?
University I was the only Pakistani in my school.
अच्छा.
So yeah, mostly they were Tamil and they were Bengalis. तो क्योंकि मैं अकेली थी तो I can't say कि मेरी university के अंदर कोई as such stereotype था. और इतना chill माहौल था कि कोई हद हिसाब नहीं है. LUMS में तो आप 2 बजते हैं आपको रात को शाम को और पूरा LUMS जाग उठता है. वहाँ पे बिल्कुल ये सिस्टम है. They lock the gates. They're like जाओ अपने कमरों में.
Okay, but that's a little sad because I like the lively atmosphere over here.
Yeah.
But to each their own.
But no, the LUMS is a gated community.
Yeah.
My university, LUMS is 100 acres and that was 3,000 acres.
That's a really big campus.
Yeah, and it was completely open. बीच में शहर की रोडें बीच में से जा रही होती थी. So it was really, really unsafe.
Did you like that better in comparison?
I like the gated community. It's safer.
It is safer, yeah. I like that better too. But I was, it is still a very big change to go to another country. तो इस हिसाब से जिस ना हम स्कूल से जब ट्रांजिशन करते हैं यूनिवर्सिटी में तो इन लम्स वी हैव ओ वीक वी हैव कोचेस पैल्स इट्स ऑल वेरी इजी So would you say over there you had any sort of, maybe such resource जिससे आप transition करना आसान हो जाए?
There was पहले तो उन्होंने orientation की थी, but it was nothing like LUMS की orientation. But then there was association, buddies association, एक और भी थी, which was just for Pakistani students. But they didn't have much interaction with us. I think that was mostly for like master students. But the buddies association was really amazing. They held events, trips, and like general वो hanging, जैसे हम लोग jamming sessions करते हैं, वो hanging sessions करते थे.
Just in the start or throughout?
Throughout.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I didn't get to go to a lot of events because it was like उनके सारे almost रात को थे, तो I was like कि मैं क्या चल के जाऊँगा. I was just lazy. Yeah. But the way I saw, like I'll show you a video, like मतलब सारी इतनी सारी ethnicities थी, and they're all sitting together and they have such beautiful bonds. Like Korean लोग हैं, वो बैठे हुए हैं, Tamil बैठे हुए हैं, सारे बैठे हुए हैं, और मतलब इतना enjoy कर रहे हैं वो, and they went to so many trips and they had so much fun.
Yeah. So you found the diversity you were looking for.
Yeah, a lot.
Nice.
It's a lot of.
But I think inside the classroom, in terms of education, how did you find that to be?
Education was like, okay, so they had absolute grading, which was a blessing.
Oh, it's a blessing. Some people don't like that.
No, it was like, मतलब मैं सोची थी भाई LUMS कितना रगड़ा लगाता है, because I didn't study the whole semester. मैं सिर्फ finals और mid से पहले पढ़ती थी.
And you did great.
I had five subjects and I got 4 A's and an A minus.
That is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it was really easy. Plus like मतलब जैसे अब LUMS में इतना competitive माहौल है, like आपको mean की सारा time mean की, आपको ख्वाब में भी mean की tension हो रही होती है.
Honestly, every single day I wake up, I'm looking through the sheet.
Yeah, SD कितनी है, ये कितना, but it wasn't like that over there. हर किसी को बस अपना अपना था. ये भी नहीं होता था कि सारे लिस्ट सबके मार्क्स आ जाते हैं, हाँ क्या मतलब ये मार्क्स आ गए, अब देखो किसके कितने आए हैं. Yeah, तो मतलब बस आपके उस पे आता था, जो मतलब देयर ज़मील उस पे आता था कि क्या सीन है, और बस you know your own grade, आपको नहीं पता बाकी सबका क्या, आप अपनी ज़िंदगी में आप मस्त माहौल है.
That's really nice. अच्छा, but in term, I feel like a lot of people would want to know, especially me, because I want to apply as well. How does the transfer of credits work? Because it's very complicated from what I've heard. कि आपने courses इस तरह के choose करने होते हैं which fulfill your major requirements. So how was that?
That is a myth.
Oh, okay.
That is the reason I also went in my sophomore instead of the junior, like I mentioned. It's a myth. मतलब they are so like
shocked right now.
No, it's like it's really easy. मतलब the one policy that the LUMS has is कि like अगर आपका 20 से नीचे आएगा तो they won't let you transfer the credits.
Right.
तो but that's fair. I mean इतना भी आपको जाके ये नहीं ना करना कि मैं enjoy करना है, बिल्कुल पढ़ाई छोड़ देनी है. तो और दूसरा ये है कि I think the thing that scares people is that like एक और चीज़ जो ये होती है कि ना मतलब आपने जो है, अगर मैं वहाँ पे मलेशिया का कोर्स लूँगी, मतलब मैं लैंग्वेज का कोर्स लूँगी, मलय लैंग्वेज का, तो फिर ऑब्वियसली वो LUMS क्यों एक्सेप्ट करेगा. तो आई टुक ऑल द कोर्सेज दैट वर ऑलरेडी इन LUMS एज वेल. और प्लस मतलब हमें ये होता है कि LUMS वाले रिप्लाई नहीं करते, ये नहीं करते, बट माई द डिपार्टमेंट कोऑर्डिनेटर शी रिप्लाइड प्रॉम्प्टली, लाइक मतलब इंस्ट्रक्टर्स उनको भेजती थी और वो मुझे फॉरवर्ड कर देती थी.
That's nice to have support like that. बल्कि वही my question was आगे कि did you feel like you were applying independently या इंस्टीट्यूशन ने हेल्प किया? जिसमें स्कूल्स में तो ऑब्वियसली भी have like guidance counselors होते हैं, आराम से हो जाता है, क्लोज नेट कम्युनिटी होती है, बट यूनिवर्सिटी में जब एप्लीकेशन प्रोसेस था तो डू यू हैड सपोर्ट?
Not in the मतलब in the academic system, yes of course, मतलब उसमें तो सारा मतलब I had to apply through LUMS, but like in the visa, in finding my accommodation there, in everything else I was on my own, which is I mean it's मतलब you know LUMS आपको क्यों वीज़ा भी लगा के देगा कि हाँ जाओ,
just hold your hand through it all.
Yeah, so they were like वीज़ा आपका सारा अपना जो academic वाला सारा मसला था, वो OI ने हमें रेफर कर दिया था. They sent us a list of all the coordinators, तो आप उनको when you get your course outlines from there you send them to the मतलब उन्होंने आपको एक लिस्ट में दी, फॉर्म होता था, यू हैव टू फिल दैट फॉर्म एंड सेंड द कोर्स आउटलाइन टू द डिपार्टमेंट कोऑर्डिनेटर, एंड देन द डिपार्टमेंट कोऑर्डिनेटर सेंड इट टू द इंस्ट्रक्टर्स सेड हाँ ठीक है नहीं है, और वो फिर कोऑर्डिनेटर को भेजते थे, कोऑर्डिनेटर आपको भेजता था. सो इट वाज लाइक अ लॉन्ग प्रोसेस. हाँ, बट लाइक मतलब मैंने पता नहीं आई गॉट लाइक 10 courses approved and I took like 5.
So over efficient is that.
Yeah, तो मतलब but it was like 2 weeks के अंदर सब हो जाता था, कोई मसला ही नहीं होता था. तो
that's really nice.
Yeah, but also another thing, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Another thing that credit transfer का जो मसला होता है वो ये होता है कि मतलब for example econ courses there were like 3 credit hours और यहाँ पे 4 credit hours के होते हैं. तो LUMS की पॉलिसी ये है कि जिसके कम होंगे ना वो ट्रांसफर होंगे. तो अगर मैं यहाँ पे लेती तो it would have been 20 credit hours, but since I took them there, it was 15 credit hours, तो 15 transfer हुए, which again I think is fair.
So you have to take extra courses like in the summer to make up for it?
No, I've planned my degree, मेरा हो जाएगा.
Okay, good. अच्छा, but like in terms of the eligibility criteria या application requirements, क्या GPA क्या चाहिए होता है, recommendations क्या चाहिए होती हैं, कितनी चाहिए होती हैं, all of that?
There are, from what I know, I don't think there are any GPA requirements. I think the most important part is कि आपकी अंग्रेजी अच्छी हो, ठीक है, और दूसरा you're confident in your interview. Like what they're asking you, सबने मुझे यही कहा था कि जो सारा वो जो उसको elimination का राउंड होता है ना, वो इंटरव्यू होता है.
तो सबका इंटरव्यू होता है या फिर शॉर्टलिस्ट होते हैं फिर इंटरव्यू?
शॉर्टलिस्ट होता है फिर इंटरव्यू होता है. पहले you have to fill a application form which is just like your basic questions. Why do you want to go? What do you want to learn? Like इस तरह के सवाल होंगे.
कोई पर्सनल स्टेटमेंट लिखनी होती है?
Yeah, this is like the kind of like a personal statement. You know, कि why do you want to go? Why this country? फिर आपकी future goals क्या हैं? आपने यहाँ जाके फिर आपने क्या करना है?
Contemplate everything. Yeah.
LUMS को कैसे represent करना है? ये वो सारी चीज़ें. फिर then interview में you actually have to talk to the person and you're like, I love Pakistan.
Yeah.
I'm on camera. I just meant I do love Pakistan.
Yeah. But I get you. Yeah. The interview के लिए you have to be very well prepared.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to show that you're gonna represent Pakistan and LUMS really appropriately.
And was it like competitive, the application cycle?
I don't know any other people who applied like in my cohort. I don't know, but I know the people जो उनमें से पहले apply करे. I got a lot of help from them. I got a lot of help from seniors. तो उनके हिसाब से it was very competitive. A lot of people actually failed interviews like thrice और फिर वो दोबारा जाके interview दे रहे थे कि भाई हमें कर लो.
Yeah.
और एक का तो
country wise या तो differ करता है कि नहीं?
It's your मतलब interview तो आपने देना है. In the interview they ask you what is your first preference.
Right.
Then if you pass, then they'll try to match you with your first preference. My first preference was UPM.
Right.
तो इस तरह करके
और इसी में हो गया. Okay, good. But obviously you have to go to another country. You talked earlier about as well कि मतलब सारी housing, everything you had to plan for yourself. So it is difficult to plan everything. How did you do it? Was the housing independent या फिर university की तरफ से you had help?
UPM?
Yeah.
No. They were, they didn't help with that.
Okay.
They didn't help with housing at all. क्योंकि obviously like अब आप सोचो ये LUMS में 5,000 बच्चे हैं और वहाँ पे 25,000 बच्चे हैं. So they can't help every, like they get exchange students like every semester. So
the dorms उनके लिए नहीं होते available.
Yeah, no. So you have to arrange that yourself. So my semester started on 13th March I guess and I went on 22nd February.
Yeah.
कि मतलब insurance की tension भी होती है, फिर ये भी होता है कि जगह मिल जाए जाके रहने के लिए. तो मतलब I started applying for places to stay in from January.
Right.
Because I couldn't find them because my parents were like campus में नहीं मिला तो नहीं जाना. फिर cancel कर दो, खत्म खलास सारा खलास. Yeah.
तो मिल गया था आराम से या मुश्किल था?
थोड़ा मुश्किल था, but then they were finally like पहले उन्होंने मुझे कहा नहीं है, फिर उन्होंने कहा चलो आ जाओ यार. आ जाओ. So
it worked out.
Yeah.
अच्छा. So what was it very far from the university, from the campus? मतलब transport का क्या था?
No, it was on campus. The place I stayed on was on campus, but there was a bridge between my classes and my dorm, so it was. But the transportation was really amazing in Malaysia. Like मतलब trains थी, buses थी, सब कुछ system उनका बड़ा अच्छा था. A lot of girls I knew, they were like उन्होंने अपने खुद they were like planning stuff and like they were going. It was completely safe. Like it's a very safe place for women.
It's a very different sort of environment.
Very.
Yeah. So is it a walkable city या नहीं?
Not walkable. It's a very green city, but not walkable. Yeah.
Okay. How about the food over there? Because like obviously I think halal food तो आराम से available होता होगा, but like in terms of food, because I go to Saudi every year, and when I go there I find the food so bland I can't eat it. So मतलब how is the food over there?
I don't know if I should say this, but like I didn't like Malay food at all. I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky. I talked to another friend who also went to Malaysia a semester before me. So she was like, मुझे तो बहुत मजा आया था. मैंने कहा
differences होते हैं.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a picky eater. But
could you find Pakistani food?
Yeah, मतलब I stayed for 5 months, so for 4 months there was a place Khan Foods. उनसे मैंने कहा भाई प्लीज मुझे खाना डिलीवर कर दो. I paid them like 100 ringgits extra कि वो बहुत दूर थे. They were in a different city. तो वो मुझे आके डिलीवर करते थे. मैंने कहा भाई मेरे से नहीं बनता.
Just adopt me, give me food.
Yeah, it was exactly like that.
At least it worked out. You found good food.
Yeah, but then by the end of the 4th month they were like अब हम नहीं और कर सकते, अपना खुद ही बंदोबस्त करें. Then I had a lot of aloo ki bhujia.
Did you learn to cook?
Aloo ki bhujia, bas.
One thing over and over.
Yeah.
Or surviving on noodles, as most university kids.
Yeah, but the noodles weren't really fulfilling.
Yeah.
But there was a Afghani girl who was living in my hallway.
Yeah.
Not she was living in my hallway, but she was living in the room like a few rooms down. तो उसके साथ बड़ा आसान था. फिर वो मुझे मतलब I gave her आलू की भुजिया. उसने मेरा नाम ही आलू की भुजिया रख दिया था. And then she was staying there for 4 years. She couldn't go back to Afghanistan because of Taliban.
Right.
तो she'd been there for 4 years. उसका बहुत अच्छा सिस्टम था. वो मतलब भिंडी बना रही होती थी, चावल बना रही होती थी, फिर मुझे साथ दे रही होती थी.
That is very nice. Find a community.
Yeah, but then South Asian supremacy.
Yeah. So what would you say, because you really wanted to go there, get the experience in terms of diversity and all. What was your biggest takeaway from this experience?
The importance of diversity. But so when I was there, it was like they were all learning from each other. They were all like, it was so like इतना wholesome bond था सबके बीच में.
Inclusive.
Yeah, and they were like, they knew how to converse with people outside of their ethnicity as well. You don't find that in Pakistan.
Yeah, stereotyping नहीं थी.
हाँ, और मतलब अपनी ethnicity के अंदर भी caste system हमारा divide हो जाता है, वहाँ पे वो वाला system नहीं था. At least in UPM it wasn't like that, because everyone was like Chinese अब मलयालियों के साथ घूम रहे हैं, मलय जो हैं वो तमिल के साथ घूम रहे हैं, सबका बड़ा आपस में भाई भाई system था.
That was really nice.
So yeah, that was.
So other than that, if you could redo it all, would you do anything differently?
I would maybe go to more events from Buddies Association.
You loved them.
Yeah, they were really nice. They were really good people.
Did they have anything like Mehndi night or?
I did a Mehndi stall.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, मैं मेहंदी लगाती हूँ, और I have a picture like एक Chinese आंटी थी, वो वहाँ पे करीब में रहती. There was a cafe in my dorm ना नीचे. तो वहाँ पे फिर I started a Mehndi for Eid. I started a whole Mehndi thing, and I think कोई 30 लोग आए थे. उसमें से ना एक थी जो चाइनीज आंटी थी, वो बेचारी, उन्होंने कहा भाई मेरे सारे हाथ भरो, और वो इतनी खुश थी यार, और वो इतनी खुश थी. शी वाज लाइक वाओ, आई विल शो दिस टू माय, शी वाज डूइंग मास्टर, आई विल शो दिस टू माय हस्बैंड. मैं उनको बताई थी, मैंने कहा कलर ज़्यादा अच्छा है, उसका मतलब आपके हस्बैंड आपसे प्यार, आपकी मदर इन लॉ आपसे प्यार करती है. शी लाइक बट माय मदर इन लॉ डजंट लाइक मी.
The full on therapy session with Mehndi. Yeah, I love Mehndi as well, so we get to share
bonding experience. I met most of the people I knew there from Mehndi.
Yeah,
so it was really sweet. Yeah.
Are you still in touch with your friends from there?
Yeah, like 2-3 of them. But like then I got busy. It's not their fault. I got busy with LUMS.
University is very like all consuming. Acha, if you're comfortable, we'd love to see 3 pictures for your camera roll that highlight your entire experience.
Yes, I was going through my camera roll for this, and then nostalgia हो रहा था मुझे यार. Look at this picture. This is it was a pink sky.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, so this is the Chinese auntie I was talking
about.
Oh,
who you did your henna on. That's beautiful. You do it really well. Did you learn it yourself?
Yeah, because my mom was like, COVID के दौरान मैंने किसी मेहंदी वाली को नहीं बुलाना, मैंने कहा चलो मैं खुद ही सीख लूँगी. And then this is the Buddies Association I was talking about. Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah, these are the clothes. Like हमने फिर I gave these are my 2 Malay friends, local friends. So we planned a hangout before, like 2 days before my flight. So we did a sleepover and everything. So फिर उनको I gave them Pakistani clothes, and they gave.
That's so cute.
Yeah, see, she's wearing a frock. She's wearing a
That's adorable.
And I'm wearing their local clothes.
Very cute. You have it?
Yeah, I do have it, but अब मेरी मम्मा मुझे पहनने देती क्या?
Not allowed here. What would your advice to all other students who are going and hopefully get the same experiences that you got, उनके लिए, you know, who are applying right now या जिन्हें apply कर लिया है, what's something they should look out for or plan for?
They should look out for everything, because like मतलब it's very easy to get overwhelmed there. I had a lot of support in the sense that like I had a few classmates who were also there, like Malaysia में, other universities, so they gave me a lot of support, especially in like visa वाला सारा system. But you have to plan everything out. You have to think about your food. You have to think about your बर्तन. मतलब बर्तन are so important.
So all these things we're not used to. यहाँ पे तो हम आराम से बैठ जाते हैं.
हाँ, exactly. हमारा तो मतलब पता नहीं कितना chill scene है. I had like पानी लेने के लिए मुझे सिर्फ I drink a lot of water. I drink like 4 liters a day. तो मुझे कुछ 4 दफ़ा नीचे जाना पड़ता सिर्फ पानी लेने. तो मैं सोचती थी, मैं फिर अपनी माँ से कहती थी, मैंने कहा माँ आपसे ज़्यादा मुझे अपनी मेड याद आती है. आओ छोड़े. तो you have to think about your food. You have to think about everything. My mom packed an iron for me. मैं इस्त्री घर से लेके गई थी.
Oh my god.
Lemon biscuit में घर से लेके.
Would you just wear the clothes ऐसे ही या फिर?
What do you mean?
You know, some people they just get lazy. They're like iron भी नहीं करते, बस सही है ऐसे ही चलते हैं.
I stayed for 5 months and I ironed 3 times.
Oh my god, I get you. I live in the hostel right now, and I brought an iron with me as well, और मैंने एक दफ़ा भी नहीं उठा के उसे चलाया.
But then the good thing is like कि मतलब वहाँ पे laundry system है, तो जब dryer हो जाता है तो dryer से वैसे ही आपको लगता है ये iron हुआ है भाई, इसको करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. तो वो system, because they had amazing laundry system, इतनी सस्ती laundry हो जाती थी, बड़ा system आसान था यार. I miss that. Yeah.
It has been really, really nice talking to you. It was very, very insightful, and I hope everybody else who's watching and wants to apply to an international exchange program, they found it informative. So thank you for being here with us today.
I'm really glad to be here. Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well. I wish we had more time so I could talk even more about this.
With that, we are concluding the 2nd episode of Pardes Diaries. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.